Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing my labor and delivery story. If you want to be part of the family, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell right next to it so you can get notified. Now, my intentions with this video is for people to be very open-minded about labor and delivery. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I will tell you everything exactly how it happened with details. So let's not wait, let's get into the video. On January 22nd, I went to the doctor, to my last doctor's appointment, to see how Noah was doing. I had to get induced because I was already 40 weeks and 5 days pregnant. My doctor gave me an inducement date, which was on January 27th, and I had to be at the hospital at 6 p.m. Throughout the whole week of me waiting for Noah to come out because he wouldn't come out, guys, let me tell you, I ate pineapple. That's Noah, by the way, if you hear in the background. I'm gonna bring it. And here he is. Noah, say hi. You got hola. No? He's looking at the flag. So I tried to do my best to get him out. I was doing exercise. I ate pineapple, spicy food, and nothing worked. Nothing worked. And I was nervous. I was really nervous because I was doing my research as well, you know, to educate myself more with the process of being induced, because I set my mind that I was gonna get induced. I was like, it's most likely gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like, he's not coming out. I'm doing my best. He's there. He doesn't want to come out. The day January 27th came, we were on the way to the hospital. And I was nervous. I was really nervous. As well as my husband, he was extremely nervous. We arrived to the hospital at 6. How are you feeling, babe? It's okay, we're gonna be fine. I'm nervous.
I'm just scared to do something to do.
No, I'm gonna be fine. Ooh, look at this. This is fancy. Let's say being pregnant. Didn't get admitted until 6:45 because we were lost. We were completely lost. We didn't know where to go. We were supposed to go to a hospital tour, but we didn't go because I was stuck in the doctor's appointment, so we missed the hospital tour. I called the hospital saying, hey, look, I'm supposed to get induced at 6. I don't know where to go. Can you help me? And she was like, where are you? And I told her we're by the main entrance. She was like, stay there, somebody's gonna go and pick you up. And that's what we did. We waited until somebody came and picked us up. So the guy came, put me on the wheelchair, and took us to the, was it the 3rd floor? No, I'm sorry, the 8th floor. So I checked in and everything. The lady started, hooking me up with everything, inserting the IV, which, by the way, I'm sorry, but that nurse, she was very rough on me. Like, rough. It did hurt me. She did it on the side. Like, I don't know if you can see, but like, I'm trying to. She did it on this arm, but it wasn't here. She did it like right here, and that hurt me a lot. Hurt me a lot. The needle was feeling very uncomfortable, and I kept telling my husband, like, it feels uncomfortable, I don't like it. Obviously, you have to be there. Some time passed, and we were filling in some papers. They were making me sign just in case if something would happen, I would have to get an epidural or anything. Like, they were making me sign a bunch of papers. I really don't remember much, guys. There's things I do remember, there's things that I do not remember. I wish my husband could be here so he can see his version, because he did see more things, obviously, than what I did, because I was in a whole different world. So after I signed all the paper, she inserted this pill. By the way, guys, I'm not gonna say the name of every drug because I do not remember whatsoever. I really don't remember at all. Again, there's certain things I do remember, certain things I do not remember. So she first checked my vagina to see how dilated it was. When I got to the hospital, I was already 1 centimeter dilated. Now that I remember, when I went to my last doctor's visit, I was 1 centimeter dilated. So for a whole week, I was 1 centimeter dilated, and I wouldn't dilate more. So she checked me, and you know, she was like, okay, you're 1 centimeter dilated. And once she was done checking me, she inserted the pill inside my vagina, and she said that was supposed to stay there for 12 hours. She put it on at 9, and at 9 the next morning, she was gonna check how dilated it was. So during the time I had the pill in my vagina, I was pretty calm.
Alright, Noah, your mom has decided for me to give you a tour of the room. So look, this is the room we were waiting for you. Your beautiful mom's right there. We're monitoring you literally from right here. That's your heartbeat, look. See? They have you all set up here. Gonna weigh you. Here, this is gonna be your little record of birth. They're gonna stomp your little left and right feet. TV. Wanna say something, babe?
Just giving me a hard time.
You're in there right now, no. Look. We're waiting for you, man. Make your mom. It's difficult. Look, that's where I'm gonna sleep. They got your dad all messed up. Look, man. Look at this. Look how they did your boy. Look at this, dude. look at my pillow, dog. Come on, man. How are they gonna do this to me? Your bag is over there in the corner, just in case. It has all your diapers and all that. You're gonna be hooking up your mom to this, which is basically gonna feed her so she doesn't get hungry. Look what they did. But yeah,
Right
dude.
now it's 12:25.
12:25.
I mean 27. I didn't start feeling contractions in 3 a.m. It was mild contractions. It was something I could handle. You kind of, well, I felt like if it was period pain, that's how like I felt it was. So obviously during the time, you know, the contractions started increasing, but I was pretty calm. Like everything was fine. So my husband, he was sleeping. I didn't want to wake him up and be like, oh babe, I'm in pain, this and that, because I could handle the pain, and I wanted him to rest because I didn't know how long we were going to be in labor. So I let him rest. 9 o'clock came, and obviously there's new nurses coming because they changed her shift. And this was the sweetest and most amazing nurses I've ever had to. And both of these ladies were the sweetest. Oh my god, they made me feel so special. You guys do not understand. Like, I wish I could have them for my next delivery if I end up having another baby, which most likely I will, but not now. Like, it felt like she was just amazing. Those two nurses were amazing, especially one of them. She was the oldest. They were so amazing. Oh my god. It felt like if it was my mom, literally. She would kiss me constantly. She would tell me, you're gonna be okay. I wish I could, I could have her contact and like check on her, but I couldn't get it. Anyways, so 9 came, and I checked me again to see how dilated I was, and I was already 4 centimeters dilated. I was completely fine. Now here comes this part. A lot of people are gonna be like, ew, that's gross. But again, I'm gonna keep everything real, how it was. There's no, I'm gonna skip this because, people don't want to hear it. But if you're here, it's because you want to hear my story, and this is how it went. And again, I'm gonna be raw and real how it happened. Here comes this. She asked me, honey, have you pooped? And I said, no, I haven't. And then she asked, when was the last time you went to the bathroom? I said, 2 days ago. She's like, okay. She's like, I'll be back. She left, comes back with a small bucket and a tube. And she said to me, okay, we're gonna insert this tube, up my butt. And we're gonna add some water. So it's gonna make you want to poop. And I was like, what? And I looked at my husband. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And for some reason, guys, I started shaking. And I started crying. The nurse, she didn't see me crying. Only my husband did, because I was hiding my face. I didn't want her to see me crying. And I was nervous. I'm like, oh my God. So she did that. And let me tell you, my stomach, like, I felt, obviously, because water was going in. It was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I was like, oh my God. And obviously the sensation of you wanting to poop, it was there. And like, you were like, I want to poop. Like, you wanted to grab the tube and just get it out and poop. And so she was like, once you feel you want to poop so bad and you can't handle it anymore, let me know and go. I was like, okay. So that's what happened. I was like, okay, I want to poop. And my husband and the nurse unplugged me. By the way, my husband already knew how to unplug me, because the other nurse, the first nurse, showed him. He was like, okay, if she wants to use the bathroom, this is the way you're gonna unplug her. So they started unplugging me, and I went to the bathroom. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I just love this man so much. My husband is just the best. To me, he's just the best man I could ever married. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought he would do something like this. Even though, he saw me going through. Oh, by the way, just so you know, when she was doing that, I was getting contractions. I was already 4 centimeters dilated, and I was getting my contractions. So going back, oh, bless you. I ended up going to the bathroom. My husband did not left my side whatsoever. I was pooping, guys, and that man, he was right there with me, holding my hand and telling me, baby, you got this, you're strong, everything is gonna be okay. And after me pooping, I had to get into the shower and take a bath. And while I was, pooping, my husband, he was running the bath for me. He was running the shower for me, making sure the water was warm enough so I could, refresh myself a little bit. He brought everything, my shampoo, my towel, everything I needed. He helped me get undressed, and he dressed me. He was doing everything for me, Again, baby, if you're watching this, I love you, and thank you so much for being the best husband and now the best dad to this little one. Okay, let me continue. Once I was done, showering and everything, my nurse, she comes with food. I was like, ooh, food. So she gave me some eggs, fruits, cereal, milk. What else? Anything? Oh, and some toast. And I was supposed to eat only a little bit of everything. But let me tell you, I was hungry, and I literally ate everything. When she saw me eating the cereal, she took it away. She was like, no, that's it, no more. You were only supposed to eat a little bit, and she took it away. So then she said, now we're going to put the drug on you. Now this is another drug. I totally forgot the name of the drug. And she's like, once you see the 2 little drops falling, you're gonna start feeling pain right away. Now, guys, being induced is a very long process. You guys don't understand. This is a very long process. I was in labor for 11 hours or 12. I don't remember much. I was waiting for the 2 drops to drop. So I was waiting for the 2 drops to literally go inside my body, and I was just looking like up. And as soon as I see the last drop falling, my goodness, oh my God, you guys, I felt chills all over my body and an instant pain. I was like, oh my goodness, this is horrible. I'm like, this is horrible. And just thinking about the pain is just, I don't like it. Obviously, who likes to feel pain? I was like, oh my God. My contractions were non-stopping. I was like, when is this gonna stop? At least give me a 30-second break, a 1-minute break. No, non-stopping. I was already crying. Obviously, I wasn't crying, or I wasn't crying all crazy or screaming. No, I was calm. I was crying, like silently crying. because I didn't want to worry my husband. He was, you know, he was just there, obviously right next to me. He kept telling me, baby, you're strong. You know, one thing that my husband never said to me is, it's gonna be okay. Well, he did until I said to him, stop telling me it's gonna be okay, because it's not okay. I was in, sorry guys, this is mom life. I was in a lot of pain, and you know, the last thing I wanted to hear was somebody telling me everything is gonna be okay when it's not. Like, it will be okay, but at the moment, like right in the moment, nothing is okay. You're just in pain, and the last thing I wanted to hear was for him telling me everything is gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. So he kept telling me, baby, you got this. You're strong. And again, guys, he was a great support. He was a great supporter. You guys don't understand. Like, he will definitely be on my next labor, obviously. The nurse comes back and she checks me, and I'm 7 centimeters dilated. Now, you guys, I couldn't handle the pain no more. I just couldn't. I was like, oh my god, I can't. And my husband was like, you're gonna get the epidural. And I kept saying, no, I'm not gonna get it. No, I'm not gonna get it. And he was like, yes, you are, babe. And he was like, I'm calling a nurse. He called the nurse, and he was like, she wants the epidural. And let me tell you, the epidural did not hurt me whatsoever. Did not hurt me at all. And my nurse, again, guys, she was the sweetest. She grabbed me, she hugged me, and she gave me a kiss, and she was like, baby, you're going to be fine. While the contraction was going on, they stick the needle up. Again, the epidural did not hurt me whatsoever. Once the epidural was, you know, doing its effect, oh my god, it was the best feeling ever. I'm like, oh, this feels so good. Oh my goodness, it was great. So I was able to rest. I don't know for how long, I don't recall, but I was able to rest. I only remember, this is what I remember. Noah, he's pooping. So I remember picking up my phone and looking at the time, and it was 1:58. And I said to my husband, babe, I feel like pooping. Oh, and before the epidural did me effect, my nurse, she came with the doctor, and they broke my water. And so I was able to sleep. I don't know for how long, I don't recall. All I remember was I was sleeping, and the nurse and the doctor, they both came, and they were like, oh, we're gonna break your water. I was like, okay, but I was dead. I was like sleeping. I was like, whatever, do whatever you guys do. Sorry, I keep moving so much. This little boy. I don't know what he wants. What do you want? Look, that's you. Look at your gorgeous face. Then after that, I don't, again, guys, I don't recall, I don't remember. Again, guys, I don't remember. Then after that, I just remember picking up my phone and looking at the time, and it was 1:58, and I said to my husband, babe, I want to poop. I feel like pooping. Help me out. So a bunch of people come in. It was my 2 nurses, another nurse, and 3 doctors. Two women and 1 man. And they were the sweetest and the greatest. I loved that hospital so much. I'm definitely giving birth again in that hospital. Again, if I end up having another baby, which most likely I will. The nurse tells my husband, in 15 minutes she's gonna give birth. He was like, what? For some, I don't know how, he got up. So he got up, I don't know why, and to this day I still question myself, who did he call? Why were you calling people and texting people? And all I hear him saying is, oh, she's about to give birth. I don't know who he said it to. I haven't really asked him. And in 20 minutes, I pushed Noah out.
How you feeling? Good?
Fine.
Good?
Fine.
Okay.
I pushed him, and he did rip me, guys. And Noah ripped me. And you know, when he was ripping me, I thought I was screaming to the doctor and saying it hurts, it hurts. But my husband said I didn't. He's like, no babe, you're crazy, you never scream. You were just pushing and getting all red, but you never scream. I was like, oh really? I thought I really was telling the doctor, it hurts me, but no, nothing. once he was out, they put stitches on me and they were checking him and everything. No, he was born with low sugar and with very high bilirubin. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put the word here. He was red. He was like, his skin was red. His eyes and the inside, you know, the white stuff, the white area, it was yellow. Again, because of the bilirubin. I think that's what you said. Another weird thing is that Noah and I were not the same blood type. He's an A and I'm an O. But my husband, he's a AB, I believe. So that's why he, I guess, we're not the same blood type. So they were able to put the sugar to the level that he needed to be. And they took us to the other room, to our recovery room. My recovery was pretty good. It wasn't nothing, like, even though I had stitches, obviously at first everything was swollen, like it hurt. But I was fine. Again, the nurses were phenomenal. I cannot complain at all. I cannot complain. I wish I could say their name, but obviously I can't. So once we were in the recovery room, Noah, he had to get pinched multiple times, you know, on his little feet because they were checking his level of bilirubin. And I remember that day, you know, we went to sleep. Noah, he was sleeping okay. He was a little bit uncomfortable. On top of that, Noah never liked getting swaddled. He will fight with the nurses. The nurses will swaddle him, and I don't know how this little boy, he would just, some way, somehow, one arm was already sticking out. And we tried at home swaddling him. He was like, nope, not doing it. And he sleeps, well, Noah sleeps all through the night. We actually had never had a problem with him sleeping. He sleeps all through the night. Going back to my story. So this little boy couldn't sleep through the night. And the reason why he couldn't sleep through the night was because of his bilirubin. I forgot what exactly it does to them, but he just couldn't sleep. He could not sleep. He was, and thank goodness I had two of my cousins who came to visit me, and they stayed up with him all through the night, and they let me and my husband rest. And I want to thank you guys, if you're watching this, thank you so much. That meant a lot to me. I love you. So the next day at 7 a.m. they came to do a blood test on him. Again, they pinched him to see how high his bilirubin was. And the nurse comes later on, like around, it was 10:30, and she was like, look, we have to tell you something, and there's two options. When she said that to me, I was like, is it me or my baby? And I answered, is it about me or my baby? She's like, it's about your baby. I was like, when she said that to me, my heart dropped. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And she's like, look, his bilirubin is not going, it's not lowering, it keeps going high, and we have two options. We need to put him under a light. Whether we do it here next to you, but there's a high chance that he's not gonna go home with you, or we're gonna have to take him to the 3rd floor and put him inside a incubator. When she said that to me, all I wanted to do was cry. My heart was broken. The minute I felt it was all my fault because I was like, I didn't take care of myself. I was like, I didn't take care of myself properly. I was blaming everything on me. And even though I did take care, obviously I took care of myself, but I felt like I needed to take care, but I felt like I should have done more. And, again, I was just feeling super guilty. So they took my baby like around, it was 10 something, about to be 11. And they showed us where it was. We dropped him off. Well, as soon as I saw him there, I cried. I'm gonna put a picture up here. I cried because I never thought my baby was gonna be there, and now I feel those moms who have to stay with their baby in the hospital, and that's heartbreaking. That's really heartbreaking. And knowing that I wasn't gonna have him right next to me, and that he was gonna be there, I didn't know what I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know, what would happen if I wasn't with him. Like, obviously I want to be with him all the time. And so we were allowed to see him every 3 hours, so every feeding. So I tried my best to pump when I was there, and it's just my milk wouldn't come out because I was super stressed. I was under so much stress. I was crying, and and all I was thinking was my baby. So they ended up giving him formula. That broke my heart too. I was feeling guilty. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not doing good as a mom. I thought I was already failing as a mom. Those were my thoughts. So I would go visit him every 3 hours, every feeding. And we just didn't have any more visitors because nobody could see the baby, only us. And I remember going to sleep that night, and I put this song to worship God. I'm gonna put it right here. And I started worshiping God. Even though my husband wouldn't tell me anything, he would just sit on the corner and cry. And cry because, I told him to make the decision. I said, babe, you make the decision whether we keep him here or they take him down. Or they take him to the 3rd floor. And he was like, no, they're gonna take him. He's like, do whatever you gotta. He was like, do whatever you gotta do, but I'm taking my baby home. And so I was worshiping God, and I was worshiping him. I was crying and worshiping him, and I fall asleep worshiping him. And I said to him, you're gonna do me the miracle that tomorrow morning the nurse is gonna come back with my baby. Guys, at 6:30 on the dot, the nurse comes, surprise! Noah's bilirubin is perfect now. I was like, oh my goodness. And she was like, today you're gonna be able to go home. And guys, it was the best feeling ever. And we were able to come home with this little one. Was being a little fussy right now and not letting mommy finish. You need to let mommy finish. You wanna say hi, everybody? Say hi, everybody. Show your face. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful face. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this baby. I love you. And this is my story, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already to be part of family. And guys, I do want to apologize for not uploading yesterday. My footage got deleted and I had to refilm everything all over again. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. Oh, you got hiccups? Oh, Noah. Oh my goodness, Noah. Oh, baby, you okay? Thank you so much for watching.